Hello yogis, I'm back for part 2 of chair yoga. Today you'll need a chair with a chair back on it, and you'll probably need a belt from your closet or a yoga strap if you have one. Will come in handy for some of the poses. But we'll set that belt aside for now and start our practice facing the chair back. I want you to step your feet back so that your hips are directly above your ankles. Press the palms of your hands into the back of the chair and really focus in on your sitting bones pressing back, lengthening the backside of your legs nice and long. I'm also pressing my palms into my chair back, facing the floor, bringing ears between the biceps and my armpits, drawing down toward the floor. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. From here, I just want you to bend opposite knees. And as you're bending into those knees, you're actively shifting your hips side to side and pressing your sitting bones back. Nice. Keeping both legs straight. Keep your right hand palm pressing down into the back side of your chair back and reaching back with the opposite arm. I'm going to rest my ear on my bicep and reach back, gazing back. Rainbow the arm back to the top of your chair back, and we'll switch sides. Open up. Rainbowing the arm back down. Nice. From here, I'm going to lift my right leg so it's level with the earth. We're in Warrior 3 pose now, utilizing our chair for balance. If at any time you want to challenge yourself by lifting one hand or both, you're welcome to do so. It's a great way to introduce your body and muscles to some of these poses without the chair. Let's go ahead and bring our right foot down, ground in, heel below the hip, and lift up your left. Making sure your left hip point stays toward the floor and not opening up to the side. Again, feel free to challenge yourself by releasing one or two hands from the back of your chair. Toes and kneecap pointing toward the floor on the left. And go ahead and release. Good, we're going to walk ourselves slowly up to our chair. And now we're going to take a couple of poses using the chair. If at any time you want to back away from the chair and take these poses without, you're welcome to do so. Your inside leg is going to step forward, and your back leg is going to come into Crescent Pose. So Crescent Pose is when your back foot is on the ball of the foot. Your front knee, the intention is to bend it at 90 degrees and pretend like you have an orange on the top of your thigh. You don't want that orange to roll off, so you want to try to maintain levelness here. I'm going to keep my hand on my chair. Inhale as you reach up and gaze up into your crescent. If you want to release your hand, you can. I want you to slightly back bend to decompress your spine. Go ahead and watch your hand as you bow forward, reaching forward, gazing down, and hovering your chest over your thigh. Inhale as you rise back up. Exhale as you reach back and gaze back. I still have a big bend in my front knee. Inhale up, exhale, bow. Breathe in up, reach it back. Again up, and bow. Up, back, and we'll bring our hand down. Really nice job. I want you to flatten your back foot now and straighten your front leg. So now you have triangle legs. From here, I just want you to flatten your back, raising your outside arm. And you can take your other arm and rest it on top of your chair or grab on however you need. You're keeping your front leg straight and bringing your torso level with the earth, gazing down. For those of you who have a little bit more flexibility, you can reach to the floor. This is actually pyramid pose. And your inhale will come up out of pyramid. Breathe in. And exhale, bring your hand down at your side. Nice job. Go ahead and bend into the front knee. And we're going to take those poses on side B. So I'm going to switch my chair around. So my inside leg is stepping forward. And I'm bringing my other leg back. And you need to separate your feet this direction as well as the length to give yourself a nice, stable base in your crescent. My heel is lifted, ball of the foot pressing in, front knee bent at 90 degrees. Inhale and look up as you slightly back bend. Keeping that knee straight on your long leg and bending your front knee at 90. Inhale as you rise up, exhale as you bow forward, coming into a power crescent, but utilizing your chair for balance if you need to. If you want to release, this is what it looks like. Both arms reaching forward. And we'll flow with our breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back. Breathe in up and fold. Breath in up, back, up, and bow. One more time through. Back. Reach up. And we're all done. Nice job. From here, I'm going to step my back foot in so my heel is in line with my front heel, back heel. Straighten both legs. I now have triangle legs. Inhale, arm comes out, and exhale. I just want you to fold halfway. Keep your shoulder blades retracted. Bring both arms out to a T if you'd like. Coming into pyramid, utilizing your chair. Releasing if you feel you can, and come into a full pyramid. Remembering to nod your head yes and no if you feel any tightness or tension in your shoulders and neck. Slowly make your way back up and bring your hand down. Nice job. Bend into your front knee. We're going to take dancer pose as our next pose, and I want you to come behind your chair back, and I'm going to demonstrate it with and without your strap. So to start with, you're going to place your right foot to the top of your right hand. So this right here might be a challenge for you. That's where your strap comes in handy, or your belt. You're placing your strap around your foot and then cinching that strap up to draw your heel in towards your glute. See that? For some of you, if you have a long enough strap, you can actually bring it up. So go ahead and bring your knees together, and I'm going to take the strap off. And I'm going to go ahead and come into dancer pose here. So I'm going to slowly bring my chest down toward the top of my chair back. As I bring my chest level with the earth. So of course you don't have to fold forward, and just remaining in a standing position with your knees tightly locked and your pelvis tilted forward is going to give you a great quad stretch. But for those of you who want to take dancer, this is what it looks like when you release the chair. And we'll slowly bring ourselves back up. If you need to take dancer for a little longer period of time and more breaths, I welcome you to pause the video and do so. So we're going to take dancer on side B with our left side. Again, use your strap if you need to by wrapping it around the top of your foot. I'm going to take this pose with the strap because I'm going to go ahead and show you king dancer or lord of the dance. Taking the top of the foot and actively locking it into your strap. Knees come together, tilt your pelvis forward, and slowly bringing yourself into your dancer pose. You always have that chair option there. Pressing the top of the foot into the strap or your hand. We'll bring ourselves back out of that pose. And we'll take some warrior poses here. So instead of the inside leg, I want you to take the outside leg and step it forward. The inside leg is straight and your heel is in line with your front heel. Front knee is bent at 90 degrees and you're holding on to your chair as needed. Again, the front knee is exactly like it is in crescent, as if you were balancing an orange on the top and don't want it to roll off. Inhale as you reach up and gaze up. Feel free to release the chair if your balance will allow, and sink just a little bit deeper down toward your mat with a bigger bend in that front knee. Bringing your hand to the chair if you need that assistance. On your exhale, come into warrior two pose. So here's where you can reach for the chair with either one of your hands. Ideally, eventually, you want to get to a position where you're reaching front to back, wrist in line with wrist. Tucking your booty under and your belly in, your belly lock, Uddiyana Bandha. Staying here with that big bend in the front knee, take your back hand, grab onto your chair, palm comes up, reversing your warrior pose. So you're reaching back, gazing back. Front knee is still bent at 90 degrees. Huge stretch through your rib cage. Come back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Here's where you can use your chair. I'd recommend using some blocks. I have those triangle legs again, but I'm not squared forward. I'm squared up to the side. So you're sliding your hand down your leg below your knee joint. You can stop at your shin. Stay with your balance using the chair or opening up floor to ceiling, block to ceiling, whatever modification you would like to take for triangle. Keeping the shoulders stacked is really important. In fact, rotating your top shoulder back. If your neck feels tight, take your gaze to the floor or somewhere else. Lift yourself back up. Bend into your front knee and we'll step up. Good. Let's take all those poses on the other side. Switching my chair over. We're gonna step the outside leg forward, bending that front knee at 90 degrees, and the back foot is turned out at 45. My heel is in line with my heel. And I'm gonna keep my hand on the chair if I need it, as I lift my outside arm up into Warrior One. Releasing, looks just like this. Both arms up. On your exhale, turning your hips toward your chair and extending and lengthening your arms long into Warrior Two. Tuck the booty under, core is tight, and using either one of your hands as support here. Squeeze your shoulder blades, keeping that big bend in the front knee. Good job. Using your back hand as support, palm up in the front, reverse your warrior, keeping the big bend in your front knee, and gaze at your hand as you reach it back. Breathe deep. Return back to Warrior Two. Take a hold of your chair, straighten your front leg, reach forward, or slide your hand down your leg till it's below the knee joint, or further down onto a block, claw hand, and you can choose to stay on your chair top or open up floor to ceiling in your triangle pose. And having a slight bend in the front knee isn't cheating. If you have tight hamstrings, you're gonna need to bend it slightly. Just be careful and cognizant of your knee joint so you don't hyperextend and bend it too far back. Bringing yourself slowly back up. Bending into the front knee. And stepping forward. We're going to take a moment in our last few moments of our chair yoga practice to take a seat once again on our chair. I want you just to space your feet apart comfortably. Bring your hands at your heart center. Close your eyes and take a big breath in. On your exhale, draw your chin into your chest. Notice the back of your neck opening up. Draw your right ear to your right shoulder. Draw your chin to the sky. Draw your left ear to your left shoulder. Chin to the chest. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale, chin to the chest. Left ear, left shoulder. Chin to the sky. Right ear, right shoulder. Chin to the chest. And come back to center. We're going to close our practice with 3 cleansing breaths. Your inhale is through your nose, and your exhale is loud and audible out your mouth. Inhale and out. Big breath in. Let it empty. Breath in and out. As you breathe in, one final breath together, thumb knuckles to your third eye. Exhale as you bow forward. Namaste. The divine light in me honors and respects the divine light in you.